Hello students, welcome you all to the SST class. Today we are going to read chapter 6, the coastal plains and islands. So before starting the subject, we have to know the meaning of the words coastal plains and island. So coastal plains means the plains or the land that lies along the coast is known as coastal plain. An island, you know that island, the piece of land surrounded by water on its all sides is known as island. So look at the map. If we see the map of India, we will see that the eastern side, the western side and southern side of India is covered by water, and so India is known as the peninsula. So India has vast stretches of coastal plain, and the length of India's coastline is about 6,000 kilometers, and from western side it starts from Gulf of Kutch, run along the Arabian Sea and reaches Kanyakumari, and in the eastern side it begins from West Bengal, run along Bay of Bengal and reach Kanyakumari. So in western side it passes through the state of Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka and Kerala, and in eastern side it is starting from Bay of Bengal, then Odisha, then Andhra Pradesh, then Tamil Nadu. So India has a vast stretches of coastal plain, and the length of Indian coastline in about 6,000 kilometers. So on the west, the coastal plain begins from Gulf of Kutch, moving southwards along Arabian Sea, along Arabian Sea and reaches Kanyakumari. Kanyakumari. Similarly, on the east side, it begins from Bay of Bengal, moving southwards begins from Bengal. On the east it begins from West Bengal. On the east it begins from West Bengal, moving southwards along Bay of Bengal, and reaches Kanyakumari. and the coastal and the India has about 6,000 kilometers of coastline. So we know that India is a peninsula, and India has a vast coastline. It's about 6,000 kilometers, and on the west the coastal plain begins from Gulf of Kutch, moving southward along Arabian Sea and reaches Kanyakumari. From here Run of Kutch is located, Gulf of Kutch, and on the east it begins from West Bengal, moving southward along Bay of Bengal and reaches Kanyakumari. India has about 6,000 kilometers of coastline, and on the east side it begins from West Bengal, moving southwards along Bay of Bengal and reaches Kanyakumari, and India has about 6,000 kilometers of coastline. So the coastal plain is situated in the east and west coast of Southern Plateau. This is Southern Plateau. So the coastal plain is situated to the east and west of Southern Plateau. In western side it lies between the Bay of Bengal and Eastern Ghat, and western side it lies between the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghats. And the western coastal plain is divided into 3 parts, and the eastern coastal plain is divided into 2 parts. So western coastal plain is divided into 3 parts. Plains divided into 3 parts. So western coastal plain is divided into 3 parts. First one, Gujarat coast, Konkan coast, and Malabar coast. Gujarat coast. Now we discuss about Gujarat coast. So the western coastal plain is quite broad between Gulf of Kutch and the Gulf of Khambat, and farmers grow here groundnut, coconut and tobacco, and Ahmedabad is famous for textile industry, and petroleum is available at the Khambat, and there is an oil refinery in Koyali, and Kandla is an important port of the Gujarat coast. So Gujarat coast run along the Gujarat state. It quite broad between Gulf of Kutch and Gulf of Khambat, and main crops here are cotton, tobacco and groundnut, and there is a oil refinery at Koyali. Koyali is a place that lies in Gujarat coast, and Kandla is important seaport located in Gujarat coast, and Ahmedabad is famous for textile industry. This is Ahmedabad also located in Gujarat coast.